buildings have stories to tell. The past speaks from behind the walls. Time reveals its secret through one of the most ancient palaces in Alexandria, Ras El Tin Palace. It was the first palace to be built by Muhammad Ali Pasha at the heart of a coastal city that was famous for its fig trees. The palace was built as his personal rest house and was called Ras El Tin Sarai. Nothing remains of the original palace built by Muhammad Ali except the East Gate with its coats of arms, Quranic verses, granite columns topped by emblems. The threshold of this gate is still in its original state. On both sides, there are statues of two lions surrounded by marble birds, shields, and two eagles facing each other with the name of Muhammad Ali inscribed in the middle. Ascending the ceremonial marble staircase with its wrought brass handrails, we can enter the main floor, surrounded by signs of royal luxury. We enter the main lobby, adorned by Roman columns, gilded embellishments, and brass lamp holders bearing the coat of arms of Kingdom of Egypt. One of the walls is adorned by a large oil painting depicting a lion hunt. The place seems to have come out of Arabian Nights. We move on to the Gothic Hall, which was built during the reign of Khedive Ismail. Its design was inspired from medieval European churches. The Gothic style manifests itself in arches, fan vaults, and flying buttresses, not to mention the stucco ornaments on the ceiling and the upper part of the walls. The Gothic Hall contains two sitting rooms for guests. Connected by a door and a terrace, the oil paintings are the crown jewel of this hall. Here, we can see one portraying Mary Magdalene and another depicting the Roman persecution of Christians. This hall also contains a painting with a goblin canvas and a number of bronze statues of Greek myths. Now we enter the throne hall. This spectacular hall was built during the reign of King Fuad I for the purpose of signing agreements, issuing royal decrees, and swearing in officials. This hall is unique for its Arab Islamic style, and in every corner we can see Quranic verses, lines of pottery, and maxims. We can also see the dazzling Islamic style chandelier, which shines brightly at the center of a ceiling medallion with unparalleled embellishments. The beauty of the ornaments on the ceiling and walls is unmatched. Wherever we go, we can see lanterns. The hall also has some brightly lit stucco windows. Each door here is decorated from both sides. The outer side, which faces the Gothic hall, bears Christian-style ornaments, whereas the inner side bears Islamic-style ornaments that suits the design of the throne hall. Additionally, the floors have intermingling artworks and are made of oak, beech, mahogany, rosewood, and ebony. We now move on to the Marble Hall, built during the reign of King Fuad I. It boasts an ancient Roman style, evident in its stone columns. The murals are inspired by Greco-Roman mythology. is renowned for its two wrought iron doors on opposite sides, which bear the initial letters of King's first name. The King's personal study is adorned by a wide array of ornaments, and its terrace has a splendid view on the palace's gardens. There is a number of antiques, including a marble fireplace topped by a brass clock, which is topped by a statue of Poseidon in the sitting position. King Fuad built the main dining hall for his guests. It is furnished with a wooden dining table surrounded by 24 chairs, all adorned with Egyptian crown. The hall is decorated with oil paintings of food, flowers, and fruits, and some of them bear the coat of arms of the Kingdom of Egypt. The theme of these paintings suits the whole purpose. The corners of the ceiling bear the initial letter of the King Fuad's first name. Once upon a time, during the reign of King Fuad I, the round hall was filled by the jolly noises and weddings, parties and balls. The hall has two domes, not just one. The outer dome, which can be seen from the outside, and the inner dome, which is made of lead. We can now have a panoramic view of oil paintings depicting the achievements of Muhammad Ali Pasha, including the formation of Egypt's first regular army, the building of its strongest navy, the advancement of agriculture and irrigation, and the scientific renaissance which was achieved by sending Egyptian students on scholarships to Europe. We can clearly see the brass metalwork, embellished by fascinating crystals. The splendor of the shell-inlaid parquet floor is simply indescribable. We now head to the King's Wing. The wing has 3 doors, all leading to the palace's main corridor. The King's Wing includes a study in which there are the King's desk and a chair bearing the royal monogram. Next to them, there is a white marble fireplace. The corners of the ceiling have 4 small domes with light fixtures. The king used to sleep in this room. A few steps away, we can find the royal bathroom, distinguished by the rare marble and alabaster works, as well as its magnificent mosaic. There are also some silver closets which were used to disinfect clothes. Our tour takes us to the Queen's Wing, which includes 3 distinctive parts. The first part is a unique sitting room with a fireplace made of the rarest and best types of marble, topped by a bronze clock and a charming collection of lamp holders. The ceiling is decorated by an ornate brass chandelier and the walls by murals of European countryside. The second part is the antique bedroom. The room includes 3 Louis XV pieces, 2 chairs and a sofa, with ostrich feather cushions. At the center of the room, there is a table that can be stretched to reveal a hidden table for bridge and roulette. The third part of the Queen's Wing is a Chinese-style bathroom with a separate dressing room. It is a masterpiece that befits a queen's delicate beauty. The name of this sitting room is telling. It is called the Flag Sitting Room. The flag of the Kingdom of Egypt is showcased here. It is placed under ceiling with drawing of Greek mythology and amidst glided stucco ornaments depicting a number of musical instruments. The walls are adorned with murals portraying the greatness of the Egyptian woman who gives birth and sacrifices her child so that Egypt may endure. A part of the flag hall is currently being used for press conferences during official visits of kings and presidents. From the flag hall, we move on to the dining hall. This hall was dedicated to the Queen and her guests. It is distinguished by its brightly lit oval ceiling. The hall includes one of the most splendid fireplaces in the palace, surrounded by a tremendous panorama of embellishments and antiques. Behind these towering walls, Khedive Ismail was forced to leave Egypt in 1879. It is here that King Farouk I signed his abdication decree on July 26, 1952. He boarded a yacht called Mahrousa from the nearby port to his final exile. Thus, the palace is a witness to the rise and fall of the Muhammad Ali dynasty and to such a crucial era of Egypt's history. Ras el Tin Palace, the crown of the Mediterranean Sea.